cocaína.
Such a windy day today. Like, holy crap. Look at my bike, it's filthy. There's all like shit down in there, tree leaves and shit. I wasn't able to park it in a shed or anything, I had to park it out the back here. That reminds me, I've still got my friggin' alarm on. That would have been smart going, wouldn't it? Try riding away with that thing on. Wouldn't be going very far unless I want to rip a hole through my rotor. That would have been a pleasant experience. There's a new bag. It's bloody awesome. I didn't know what half the straps did, so I didn't bother using them. I just used a couple of Oki straps because the straps that they gave me, like those two at the front there, are fine, but the rest of them were just really small. I'm like, what the hell am I going to use those for? Like, they don't reach anything. Fucked if I know. But it does the job. It just makes the bike very top heavy. But it's just the same as if I was riding with someone on the back, so it doesn't really matter. It's not too bad at all. Alright. Riding around, I didn't ride that much in Sydney, but riding around wasn't too bad this time around. Wasn't too many idiots on the road, only a couple. I had one person that was like, what the fuck? Like, we're allowed to lane filter in New South Wales. And sometimes people don't like you going in front of them. They just like, I was here first. So they just expect you to sit behind them. Even though I'm doing everyone a favour getting out of the way, but hey, who am I to say, like, that that's a smart thing to do? But yeah, like this guy, he was in like some Honda SUV thing. I don't know what model Honda, because I don't really follow Hondas. The Honda. Yeah, and like, he was a bit back from the line, so I was like, oh yeah, I could lane filter past and get in front of him, because I had to do a lane change like on the next block, so I would prefer to be in front of everyone so I could do that without a hassle. So I went to do it. It was a tight fit to begin with, right? And then the moment I get beside this person's car, they start inching forward. So basically, they inch forward to the point where I couldn't get past them with the way that my bike was. So, you know, obviously, I folded my mirrors in. Took a little bit of time to do that whilst balancing the bike and everything. And then snuck past him. And then I'm trying to undo my mirror as it turns green, and the freaking prick had the audacity to beep his horn at me. And I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, you caused this problem, dickhead. If you just stayed where you were, I would not have had to pull my mirrors in instead of being a wank stain and deciding, oh, I'm gonna freaking stop this biker getting in front. Like, saw me coming. Like, you could not see me coming. Like, come on, seriously. Fucking turn your blinker on, you fuckhead. And now it's home time. Go back to lovely old Goldegong. I don't even know what suburb I'm in at the moment. I think I'm still in Campsie, I'm not sure. The suburbs around here change so often, you can't keep track of what you're up to. It's just like 1 minute you're in Campsie, the next minute you're in Ashfield, and then next minute you're in bloody some other bloody place. It's crazy. It's actually nice around here though. It's a lot of Asians. It's like Asian Central. Although no, it's not as bad around here for Asians as it is Cabramatta. The sign for Cabramatta in Sydney, like this is when we're not in Asia here. We're not in like fucking Thailand or Japan or something like that. But the sign for Cabramatta actually says a little bit of Asia. So like, it's predominantly Asians there that live there. I wouldn't be surprised if there was like Triad Nation there too. Or like gangsters and mobsters and stuff. Oh my god. Lately this week, like when I'm just cruising around, not when I'm going fast, but for some reason I'm reverting back to my original shift pattern, trying to shift up from first gear to second, and it's like, oh, it's not going anywhere. I wonder why. Because there is no fucking gears that way anymore. Anyway, oh well, just moments of retardedness. Yeah, I've got a 4-hour ride ahead of me, so that's going to be fun on the arse. My arse is going to feel like it's been pounded by a gorilla by the time I get back. But I'll stop off in Lithgow, get myself a feed and fuel up. Oh, I've got my freaking alarm's going off. Go away. Dismiss. Yeah. I'm surprised that actually worked with my glove. These gloves don't have anything on them other than leather. Wind for Samsung must be pressure sensitive, not just electromagnetic sensitive, or however the touchscreens work. Let's turn here, shall we? No, I'm still going. Oh, I'm allowed to go anyway. I don't like filtering when it's a turning lane though, because it's just like a pain in the fucking ass trying to turn quickly. Filtering on straight roads like those lanes there, it's not too bad. But it's so much easier getting from where you need to be on a motorbike around this city, because there's just so many freaking cars, it's ridiculous. It's like peak hour traffic, you're lucky to do a kilometre an hour. It's freaking ridiculous. Like, I'm used to a town where it's like, where you can do 30 kilometres in 20 minutes. Come to the city, and 30 kilometres will literally take you 2 hours. I don't really like how thick these roads are, but it doesn't really matter because it's turned green anyway. I'm not one of these people that wants to risk touching other people's cars, because I know for a fact that if I was in one of them cars and a biker started pushing past me and accidentally tapped the car or whatever, I'd be fucking, excuse me, pretty pissed off. So if the roads are real narrow, I don't freaking, well, this bike isn't exactly super skinny either, so, you know, I only lane filter where necessary, or like where it's wide enough to be able to fit through. I need one of them like really upright bikes, so then that way I can use up. Fucking scared the shit out of me. Oh man, thought that guy was seriously going to come out then. You definitely got to pick and choose when you filter, because some of these roads are actually really wide, and then on other occasions they're really freaking small. Like this here, like there's no freaking way I'd be lane filtering here, because that truck was basically touching the other truck. It's bloody ridiculous. Parramatta Road's bad for it. Parramatta Road's like, it's hard enough trying to drive a car down it without hitting other cars. It's like you could probably kiss the person next to you, it's that fucking narrow. Yes, my alarm is actually the Chocobo music from Final Fantasy VII. That's what was going off before that I was trying to turn off, because I had an alarm set for 12 o'clock, which I still haven't turned off, for when I was coming down to Sydney to wake up from night shift. Had 3 hours sleep and then I decided to come down. Something wrong with that sign. What's with all the lights? Sitting on the job as per usual, good old council, eh? Permanent bloody bruise under their arm. I'm gonna go into this lane. I actually think I might filter here, because there's so many fucking cars. I wouldn't mind getting ahead of everyone. Freaking traction control just going a bit wild there. No wonder why my tyres get ripped to shreds. Traction control is set to 3, like the most invasive. I might drop it down to 2, because that invasiveness gets a bit annoying sometimes. Sounds cool though when it starts like cutting the throttle. I don't even know what the speed limit is here. 80 or 70? 80. Fucking trucks, bro. I don't like trucks. Oh, I've got to turn up here anyway. Oh, it's so windy next to a truck. Stand off between me and a truck. Mim, 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 mim. It's just so funny, like how people get shooted off with bikers getting in front, but I mean, look how far back everyone is. Like, I don't know if you can actually see that, but there's like fucking no one there. And it was taken off very, very mildly. Like, that was super mild for me. Jesus Christ, that guy's in a fucking hurry, isn't he? Calm down. Jesus. You don't know how many freaking speed cameras there are around here, bro? Alright, I gotta turn up here. Oh, yeah. Turn left at any time with care. Oh, I don't mind if I do. Oh, shit. Maybe not now. Yeah, man. I should have just freaking gunned it. I could have made that. And now. I've got to turn again. Jesus Christ, I've got to turn everywhere. Fuck me. I'm bloody trying to shift the wrong way again. Oh, shit.